in the parlance of the game of football mode as he turns.
Wow.
Jenkins extracts it. Collins picks it up.
As they say, any given Sunday, you can either win or lose. That was pretty much an offensive nothing. Wow. Apparently, the Giants wanted this game a lot more than the Dallas Cowboys because they came out lights out. Now, the Cowboys have one timeout in the 2-minute warning to stop the clock, but I don't think it's going to matter too much here. Well, Michael Irvin, you got what you wanted. You wanted the Dallas Cowboys to lose for the playoffs. And it may be that the Dallas Cowboys had been reading too many of the headlines. And, you know, we had Lucky Whitehead in there, you know, cutting up and basically being sat down. You had Dak and Zeke partying on Monday. So maybe they kind of lost focus there. And maybe this will be a good thing. At least that's the take I'm going to try and take with this. But in the NFL, 12-game winning streaks are very rare. And the fact that they are 11-2, I'm assuming that they're going to lose this one, 11-1, 11-2, is still pretty damn good. And we still have everything right in front of us. So we're going to be hearing from the Giants trolls. And I'm going to give hats off to them because they played a better game. They were definitely a better team tonight than the Dallas Cowboys. So let's go over here and see some of your guys' comments. Wow. That's not how you expected the game to go. But, hey, we could be Seattle and could have gotten our butts kicked like they did in Green Bay. We could be the Cleveland Browns who have yet to I can't finish that last wing until the game is over with. But our team made a lot of mistakes. This is something that we hadn't been seeing on offense. Doug Free definitely is the weak link on that offensive line. We had a lot of penalties. We had a lot of drop balls. We had that fumble there by Dez after he finally got a catch. So, you know, we had stuff that was there. The Giants were just able to put on a better pass rush than anybody could have imagined without JPP. So shit happens. They'll get together. They'll regroup. We'll get ready for Tampa Bay and keep on playing. We still have everything right in front of us. And hats off to the Giants because the Giants played a damn good game, with the exception of Eli Manning, 3 turnovers. It's not too often you get 3 turnovers and you still lose the game. Damn. Jobu, that rum right there, I think I need that one. So you giant trolls out there, here I am, congratulating you guys on a great game. You guys did what you had to do. You beat us, I'm assuming, with the 2-minute warning here, unless something crazy happens, although I won't put that out of there. What can you do? Yeah, we did a lot of throwing, but the Giants, you know, they filled the gaps, and their corners played lights out. It was unbelievable the amount of coverage that they were able to do. Here it is, 3rd and 3. Stop them here, hold them to a field goal, and maybe we still have a little life. So they can actually run the clock down for about 35 more seconds, kick a field goal. That'll leave us with about a minute and 5 left, and we need a touchdown to go the whole length of the field. Yeah, we'll get one more drive, but we're going to need to do a lot better than what we've been doing. Mojo, mojo, mojo. Let me give Jobu that wing. Now, maybe we can get some luck and they miss the field goal. Damn, Jobu, you can't even sit up right tonight. You know, some nights you just can't get shit together, and that's tonight. We just cannot catch a break. So here it is. Minute 15. Maybe, just maybe. Here we go, Jobu. Sorry to take your rum, buddy, but it was for a good cause. Maybe, just maybe, they missed the field goal. Mojo, 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 mojo. Oh, they're going for it. Okay. They're not going to snap it. They're not going to snap it. They're hoping that the Cowboys jump off sides. Delay of game. Backed them up. That was just really a waste of time. So now if they try a field goal, they're going to be 5 yards further back. Are they going to punt it? I guess they're going to punt it. Okay. I don't know if Jobu can help on a night like tonight because this was just bad. You know, you can't win them all. You had the Carolina Panthers go 15-1 last year and not win the Super Bowl. So you've had the Giants go 9-7 and win the Super Bowl. So it's a matter of being hot at the right time. And this won't help us going 98 yards. Well, actually, hold it. Actually, we only need a field goal. So we got 98 yards for a touchdown to win it, or we need about 65 yards to tie it. That's a possibility, but we've got to do better than what we've had. All right, let's see what our Cowboys got up their sleeves. I've seen miracles before, guys. You go for overtime. It can be done. It's time to dig deep. The offensive line's got to give them more time than they've been given. The guys have to catch the ball and hold on to it. And you need some help from the football gods above. Jobu, do your thing. Mojo, 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 mojo. That's not exactly how we can start. But you see the Giants are still blitzing that play. They can just get past this blitz. Just give them just an extra tick. You're going to have somebody open on the outside. All right, Dak. It's on you, buddy. A minute 3 to go. Buy some time. Damn. Okay. We got 2 plays to get 10 yards for a first down. We got 57 seconds. It's not looking good. Vernon has played a hell of a game. All right, here we go. Here we go, Cowboys. Come on. Come on. God. You know, you couldn't ask for an uglier game. I mean, looks like last year's team, not this year's team. And boy, are we going to hear tomorrow from Stephen A. Smith. 4th down and 10 yards to go. Now it's time to see what the Cowboys got left. All right. This is definitely the ball game right here. The Giants truly did their homework. We're doing what we can out there. Find some time. Dez caught it. Okay, we got a first down. Okay, there's life. We got 38 seconds. Clock the ball. They're going to – no, that wasn't a catch. It touched the ground. Well, Giants, congratulations, guys. You won. Yeah, that's over. Game over. Congratulations, Giants. You guys were the better team tonight. We'll see. Hopefully, we'll see you guys in the playoffs and get revenge on it. And in some respect, the one thing that is hard to do is to beat a team 3 times in the season. We ended up beating them when the Giants won their Super Bowl. Twice in the regular season, we were the #1 seed, 12-4, or was it 13-3? And the Giants came in as a wild card and kicked our ass in the divisional round. So you never know what could happen. Incomplete pass. So Dez Bryant actually did worse than he did last game. That's unbelievable. Ezekiel Elliott had how many yards? Ezekiel Elliott finally went over 100 yards. Dak Prescott had 165 yards passing, 1 TD, and 2 interceptions. Yardage-wise, it was pretty much the same, 260 to 262. So some nights you just can't get it, and no matter what you do, it's just not right. So the team will regroup. Hopefully they will get focused now and realize that anybody can beat you. You know, that's football for you. I have no idea what else to say. We haven't had a loss in so long. Boy, we haven't had this since the first week of the season. I just really don't know how to react to losing the game. Wow. So your thoughts, guys? Are you upset about it? Think it's going to end up being a good thing for them to get them to refocus? I can't tell you on this one because I really just don't know what to think. Because it's one thing to lose when you're playing your best, but they just look pathetic. And for whatever reason, it seems like the Giants just have their number because this team and the team that played that first game does not look like the team that played everybody else this year. So where do we go from here? We go back to, boy. Yeah, that's a good point. Having Dak, yeah, we need to stop with Dak as the MVP because that game was definitely a clunker. But then again, so was Derek Carr's. So this happens in football. The Raiders had everything ready to be right there. They were the #2 seed, possibly clinching home field advantage. And what did they do? They laid an egg against Kansas City and all of a sudden dropped to 5th. At least the Dallas Cowboys, we didn't lose any ground on anybody. In fact, with Seattle losing, that kind of helped us right there. You got Detroit as the #2 seed. You've got still the Giants back there, but we would have to lose 2 of the next 3 games, and the Giants would have to win pretty much all of their games to catch us. So we're still in good shape. It's just a fart, and we move on from there. The game, you're right. The game should have never been. The Cowboys killed themselves more than anything else. Well, it's a 10-7 loss. Sometimes you just have butt ugly game. It's not like we lost 57-3. Tony, you know what? I got to tell you, Tony Romo. If any of you guys are sitting here screaming about Tony Romo needs to have been in there, please just dislike my channel, okay? Just unsubscribe, because I'm going to tell you, with the pressure that the Giants put on there, Tony Romo would have been broken in half. Let's be real on this, okay? The touchdown that Dak Prescott ended up having, was an incredible play. Rolling out, and Tony Romo couldn't have made that play, not with his body the way it is. So stop with all the Tony Romo should have been inserted stuff. Like I said, if that's what you're here for, please just unsubscribe for the channel. And trolls, like I said, congratulations. You guys won. You beat us twice this season. You're the only team to beat us this season. You are the great team. Okay. We should have won that game pretty easily. Yeah. The Giants came out with a great game plan, though. Don't, we made mistakes. The game was close. But in the end, the Giants came out with a great game plan. They ended up stacking the gaps. They ended up putting Vernon outside of Tyron Smith, which he came free a lot. And there was no time for Dak to throw. And their corners played fantastic. They covered the Dallas Cowboys and didn't give them any space. And when they did have a chance, we had a lot of drop passes. So hats off to the Giants. They beat us. And that happens in the NFL. Teams get good from week to week, and it's just the nature of the beast. And again, I think that this is actually going to, in the end, I'm going to sound like a homer, but in the end, this may end up being a good thing to get the team to realize, wake up, it's not time to party. We got business to take care of. We got to focus, and we can't just show up and think that we're going to win every time. The Cowboys had always been really, really good on the road. They seem to have had the Giants' number at MetLife. And, it just ended up being that, hey, the Giants got them. Yeah, you could kind of say that two of the turnovers happened around Dez. Dez slipped on that first interception, and that's why they got that one. And then Dez fumbled. So, two of them were on Dez, but Dak fumbled as well. He threw another interception. So it's not one guy to blame on this. I blame the whole team on this. You can't just say one guy did it. You win as a team, you lose as a team. So the team has to go back, refocus, and get their act together for the next game. No time to sit here and cry about this one. It's done. It's over with. We're 11-2, still on top of the NFL, best record, and that's where we are. And I just wish it had been anybody other than the Giants, because I'm not going to. I know, in fact, I bet you, damn sure it is, a guy I haven't heard from all season except the first week, Gary. He's sitting there saying, how about the Giants? Yeah, kiss my ass. You know what? Here's the thing, and when you talk about the 10 days to prepare, sometimes I think the time off is overrated, and this is one of the reasons why I think it's a bad thing to rest guys and have a couple of weeks off, because it's hard to turn it on and off. Your body gets used to having a regular schedule. You're used to Monday, getting treatment, Tuesday having off, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday practicing, Saturday travel, and then Sunday play a game. When you have that extra rest and stuff, it's hard to turn it back on. So going into the playoffs, that's why I think you keep on working the guys, you keep on playing and having a regular game plan right out through the playoff. Excuse me. I have to agree with you. I'd rather lose to anybody other than the Giants. Dez dropped it again. Yeah. Again, I'm upset, but I'm not upset. It happens in football. Nobody wins them all. The only game that matters is winning the big one. So don't lose any sleep over it, guys. The team will be okay. And, of course, my phone is blowing up. Let's see some of these comments over here. Yeah. Tomorrow we'll be doing the walk of shame. As I always say, when you talk the talk, walk the walk. So tomorrow we'll have to put up with Stephen A. Smith talking about how well the Cowboys are making him happy, even though he hoped that the Cowboys would win. Yeah. So we'll see how he spins that one. And let's look at some more of your comments here. Thanks for joining in, Tack. Defense played their ass off. Yeah, the defense, you know what? The defense did play well. Although, God, 2 interceptions that we should have had. I'd say 3. We were so close. Had we gotten one of those other interceptions, it might have been another game. Might have, kicked some karma to the guys and got them really in gear. Big momentum changers, but just couldn't get the offensive gear done. The Giants defense played just as well. Well, here's the thing, man. Nothing works all the time. Sorry, Jobu let you guys down. We did the best we could. Sabotage in full effect. Yeah, next week we'll need to definitely turn it up. Williams did better, definitely. Dez is the reason we lost. Well, I'm not gonna put it on one player. I'm gonna say that we lost this as a team. Let's just keep it at that. There's no point in pointing fingers at guys because it doesn't do any good. The fact is, the team got a loss. In the column, it says Dallas Cowboys 11-2. It doesn't say Dallas Cowboys 11-1, Dez Bryant -1. So stop doing that blame game. It's not. It serves no purpose. Sean Lee definitely is a beast, and that's where I had my notes here about if we had won. That tackle he made on that first drive of the Giants, the second half, on third down was an incredible play to keep them getting the first down. Sean Lee definitely is a beast, and he should be a dark horse for Defensive Player of the Year because of the season he's had. And the weather, you know what? The weather could have a lot to do with it. Dak has never played other than 3 games in cold weather. So Cowboys are an indoor team. It's possible that it did have more of an effect. I would have thought that running the ball that we would have had the advantage. We did actually run the ball pretty well. Just could not get first downs on third downs at all. I think we were only 1 of 15 or 16. Got to look at the stats. Yeah, Des has been going a lot. He did just lose his dad and things. You've got the talking heads that have been saying, the Cowboys don't need him, this, that, and the other. So, yeah, his father, they were estranged. They didn't exactly have a relationship, and kind of the finality of that of now I can never have a relationship with them. You always look back and think, oh, maybe we'll reconcile, but, it's kind of hard to deal with. I definitely agree with you that we need home field advantage to stay out of the cold weather. But I think all we need to do is win 2 of the last 3 games, and we have it without any help from anybody else. So we'll see where it goes from there. And here's the thing. There's Matthew Stafford has now a dislocated finger and strained or torn ligaments in it. He's going to have to wear a glove now for the rest of the season. That hurts them. I don't believe that Tampa Bay is that good of a team. Seattle looked terrible against Green Bay. Green Bay, Aaron Rodgers has some mystery injury because he couldn't finish the game. So you start looking around. Everybody is kind of beat up. The Redskins are truly beat up. The Giants are the only ones that kind of worry you because they beat you twice. But beating a team 3 times in a season is a difficult thing to do. So we'll see where that goes. I got to see that. Dak guarantees what? Dak guaranteed it. I didn't hear that one. Yeah, I never heard of that one. Somebody commented and said that Dak guaranteed to win. I don't think so because if Dak had guaranteed that, that would be all over the place. That's one of those fake news stories, buddy. Play calling was terrible. Execution was terrible. But again, don't put it all on the Cowboys. Remember, the Giants get paid too to play, and they ended up playing a damn good game. So I'm going to tell you, don't get bent out of shape about it, guys. It's 1 loss. We're 11-2, still best record in the NFL. So relax. Just relax. You know, it's so funny that here we are, 11-2, and everybody is pissed off. I want you guys to think about that. We're 11-2, already in the playoffs, and you guys are mad. You realize that last year we were 4-12, right? You do remember that. You know, it was every week we had to deal with losses like this. And right now we are 11-2. Count your blessings, guys. We will be okay. Jobu's the only thing keeping you from crying. Boy, Brett, I'm sorry, man. It's not that bad. It's not that serious, okay? The sun will rise tomorrow. We will be okay. And I dare say that I hope Jason Garrett goes in there tomorrow morning and puts a foot in the team's ass and lets them know everything that they did wrong. I think we should have run more. Although, again, I'm not sure what would have worked tonight. Looking at the way the Giants were stacking the middle and guys just weren't getting open. Jobu needs a shot. Well, I think I'm going to take his shot. Fuck Jobu. We're going to still win the division. Oh, we should have put Mark. Okay, all right. You must be a troll. Put Mark Sanchez in. Give me a break. Well, yeah, you guys are rolling through here. Yeah, Zeke got his 100. Big deal. We got the loss too. Stop with the boring Romo back crap, guys. Okay. Joe needs. Okay. You know what? I tell you what. Here is the good thing, at least in this game. If we got that defense for the playoffs, we're good. We are good. That may be the best game the defense has played all season. I mean, they put plenty of pressure on Eli. They ended up stopping the run. Let's look at the stats at what they did give up to him. Without that one Odell Beckham pass, they didn't do anything. They had a total of Eli had 193 yards, fumbled twice, had an interception, and rushing wise, total rushing yards, damn. They had a total of 260 yards. You can hold a team to 260 yards in the playoffs, 3 sacks, 2 fumbles, and an interception. Defense played great. It was the offense that just let them down. So, hats off to the Giants. And that's all I can say about that. So, damn, I was getting ready to kill this, but we got a lot of people that are joining in and talking. And I hate to do that, but I got a day job I got to go to in the morning. Thank you. I agree. Everybody's so mad, but we only have 2 losses of the season. I agree, 100%. Let's see what the NFL Network has to say. I'm sure they're going to be going on. You know, you realize that all of the talking heads are going to have a ball tomorrow because the Dallas Cowboys lost. Why am I not getting? They're going to be lighting up the Cowboys. Oh, the Cowboys are what we thought they were. They aren't that good a team. Dak Prescott's hit the rookie wall. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Tell it to somebody who cares, guys. No, Romo won't play. Defense definitely came to play. Giants online. Okay. Like I said, we had a lot of guys that just had bad games. No, actually, I didn't call this one, Francis. I've actually thought we were going to blow them out. Boy, this one I was definitely wrong. Yeah, first take. Yeah, I'm surprised Stephen A. Smith doesn't have a video out already. Gloating. Yeah, 11-2. Now the season's over. Right. You know, like I said, guys, relax. It's not that big a deal. But I tell you what, we'll end up dealing with Monday morning hangover with Jobu because he's about to get lit up. We'll talk about that then, and I'll get my thoughts together and see where we pick up the pieces. But I do have to get my ass to bed. Oh, wait a minute. See what Jason Garrett has to say.
Are the common threads that you've seen during the game that Minnesota wins game?
I'll have to go back and look at these. There were some things that we thought were very much on us in the Minnesota game. If you remember, we had a fumble after we converted a 3rd and 1. We had a penalty on a conversion. We fumbled a snap on the last one. So each of those we felt were self-inflicted wounds. We'll have to go back and look at what happened in this game. Obviously, the 3rd down was a big factor in this game. Our inability to stay on the field and drive the football. So we'll go back and evaluate it and hopefully improve in this area because it's critical going forward.
Dak's issue, there was some accuracy issues, maybe throwing late, holding too much. What did you see?
Well, there's no question they did a good job with coverage on the back end, whether they were playing zone or man, and there were some tight throws to be made. And at times we made some of those throws, other times we didn't. At times we made some of the contested catches, other times we didn't. And, obviously, as we go forward, we have to continue to improve in that area. Again, we did a good job running the football. We were persistent running the football. I thought that was good for our team. We didn't do enough in the passing game to allow us to move the ball and score points.
How much did the conditions tonight, the snow early, the cold, kind of set up a defensive struggle like this?
Well, I think if you see on their side as well, there were some catchable balls that they didn't make either. So, the conditions certainly were a factor, but, it's even for both teams. And being able to handle the ball, obviously, in this kind of weather is critical. Turnovers were a factor, but they were even. We had 3, they had 3. So a lot of this stuff balanced out. I think if you look at the statistics, it was a really, really even game. And at the critical moments, whether it's 3rd down or in the red zone or wherever it was, they were able to make the plays and we weren't. And that was the difference in the game.
Dallas is hoping.
Okay.
Please don't see the men in blue during the postseason because they struggled in getting swept. Point for him, just 13. And in particular, Dak Prescott. 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions this season in those 2 losses to the Giants. 19 touchdowns.
Okay.
6 picks in the other 11 games against the rest of the
Well, it happens.
Dak Prescott has been so good. I think we just forget how young he still is. And some people say, well, he's no longer a rookie, but he's going to have.
Yeah, well, it happens, guys. We'll get better. We'll be okay come playoff time. I can feel that coming. So we're going to wind this up. And as always, I want to thank you guys for watching, subscribing, and commenting on the Jobu Report. And if you see a Giant fan out there, congratulate them and be class, something that those Giants, Redskins, and Eagles fans aren't. So man up, congratulate them, and just keep on moving on. I'm Mark Holmes. This is Cowboy Jobu, and we are going to wrap this up for tonight. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great one.